Hey guys, what's up? Phoenix back again with another video. Sorry about this being, I think, 4 days, maybe even 5 days since my last upload, but I've had a busy week. I was very tired for the past 2 days, so I didn't really feel up to making a video. Hopefully, this video will make up for it. Well, not so much make up for it, but hopefully you guys are okay with me getting it out now. Because, well, I did get my previous building episode out a little bit early, because normally I try to upload once every 3 days. Earlier is better, but my schedule can't always allow me to do that. So, obviously, sometimes my videos are going to be a little late, but I do feel guilty about it. I do think about you guys in the times that I don't upload when I'm supposed to be. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. Basically, I haven't been on too much either, because as I said, I've been very busy, but I have been training armies a little bit at a time. I have been doing a little bit of research, not much though. So I think I'm just going to teleport in here. Actually, I may have to restock my advanced teleports. I haven't done that in a while. So basically, if you guys aren't keeping track, this episode will be a burning episode. So hopefully I can find me some good targets. So I guess, there's one thing that I also wanted to talk about, but Inati did drop by again. So I don't know if I'm going to use those items. I'm probably going to use them at the end because I don't want to, well, actually, I should probably just wait for the next episode. I might use them at the end, but basically expect them in the next episode, because I'll probably, as long as I can find enough people to burn, I won't need to throw that in at the end. But if I can't find enough targets, I'll probably throw that in, just that I have something else that I've been doing. Anyways, see you guys in a second when I find a target. So guys, I did just find whatever. And he doesn't have troops at his base, but he does have troops in a tile. So rather than tile hitting him, I'm going to scout him and see if he'll bring his troops back. Because I don't want to tile hit him, because I mean, I started off this series tile hitting, but I mean, now that there's order in the kingdom, I just wouldn't feel right. And yes, I know that I didn't send any ballistas, but should be alright. Too many troops anyways. It probably won't be a good trade-off for me though. Okay, so I still burned him, but yeah. Oh, that was fine actually. I lost 13 troops. I just zeroed his traps. But the thing is, I don't want to scout that tile either, because that's just, again, that's just wrong. But yeah, because the whole tile thing can annoy people a lot. So if I were you guys and you don't want to get a lot of people mad, I would try to avoid tile hitting. I don't know if he's on, so I think I'm just gonna move on. But there's actually a lot of people with a decently high amount of power for their stronghold, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna teleport in here and then just scout. Because basically, a majority of the time for me is really just spent scouting around, trying to find anyone that would be an acceptable amount of troops or an acceptable level. Basically, anyone who I believe has troops hidden somewhere in their base is what I go for. And I mean, it's tough, because every single episode it gets tougher and tougher, and I'm not sure how much longer I'll actually be able to do this for. But I'm going to try to keep it up for as long as I can. I mean, I enjoy doing it, and seems like you guys enjoy watching it, so yeah. I mean, again, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up with, and if anything, I'll just have to drop the amount of people I burn in each episode. Okay, well that's not good. Oh, this guy is online, huh? Oh, well, he's not. Ooh, well, okay, I just found myself one target, a farm. This is a good area. How much does this guy have? Ooh, he didn't have a chance. Uh-oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to switch all my stuff back. Okay, well, I'll have to quickly use some of my items. He'll probably shield up in this time. And yes, it is my fault for not doing this in before, but I mean, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get this episode out because obviously, as I told you guys, I'm a little bit behind, but I don't know if he has any shields or not. Hopefully he doesn't, but if he does, oh well. When I tried, so well, I am glad that I teleported into this area because it seems like a lot of people are gonna have troops and such for me to attack. Hopefully he waits a little bit. So this is pretty much what I have to do. I max out all of my troop health just because I hate losing troops, and then I put a lot of points into my troop attack once I have all of my troop health maxed out. So and I mean, it's boring, but this is what I have to do every time I pause, so I figured rather than pausing it, I'd just show you guys so you guys kind of know really what I'm doing. Not that you guys need that, I'm assuming that you guys can guess that this is what I do, but I just don't feel like pausing right now because it adds a little bit to each upload. I don't know why that is, it just kind of does. It just makes me have to render more pauses or whatever, I don't know. Point is, it's not going to take too long, and it's, well, I mean, it is kind of boring, but it is something that I have to do, so I think I'm just going to max out siege attack because I want to hit all those traps hard because those traps hurt back. So actually, one second, guys. Alright, guys, so sorry, I had a family member walk into my room. So anyways, this guy decided to scout me. I know that I scouted him first, but we're going to go ahead and have some fun. And by have some fun, I mean fun for me. And hopefully some fun for you guys. Because you know what I'm doing? Max attacking this guy. Oh wow, this is gonna suck. I really have to upgrade my stronghold if I want to send a lot of troops. Because this is getting ridiculous. I have to do this almost every time. Alright, I'm gonna drop these down to... Because the reason why I always have to send a little bit of regular troops is because I'm always worried that they're gonna have some wild troops. But I mean, the chances of them having more than tier 1 or, yeah, really more than tier 1 wild troops at this stage is very slim. So I'll just knock down the amount that I do of that. I know that was very unnecessary. I don't know why I did that. I'm just kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie. This week has been very tiresome for me. Okay, so I just wounded 13,000 troops and killed 4,900 and destroyed 8,500 traps, but that is a lot of troops lost. I lost 4k troops. And I mean, it's a good attack. I got some kills out of it, so that's good. But it is always a shame to see myself lose that many troops, especially in one attack. So I am just going to quickly do this. I don't want to spend as much time as I have been, because it takes up most of the episode. But, so I think one more hit on this guy, and then I'll move on. Because I'm pretty sure I scouted at least one more person. Oh wow. Incoming attack, huh? Oh no, whatever shall I do? Don't worry, I'll be able to tank whatever he sends at me, and I just hit his traps anyway, so. Come on at me, bro. There we go. I always love to get these attacks, because it's been forever since someone's actually sent a march at me. And that was a very stupid idea. Just gave me 5,000 kills to add to my thing, so actually it helped me out a lot, because I destroyed all of his traps, and then rather than just wounding his troops, I got all the kills. As well as only wounding my tier 1 outriders. Yes, there we go. The reason why I can't heal him is because oh gosh, what is happening? Is it because I didn't have any food? But there we go. All fixed. All done. So, as you guys might have noticed, I did drop a little bit of power from these attacks, but I am always happy to walk away with some more kills. There we go. I finally jumped. I think that's 10,000. My account's looking pretty nice. I like that 31 million loyalty. And, as always, I'm going to keep this in my bio, because he has been essential to this series and very kind. So I am at VIP 7. Oh, what am I going to do? Attack you more? And now I do feel kind of guilty, because when people shield after being attacked, it can... Well, basically, if you're zero, don't worry about someone attacking you unless you have a lot of resources on hand. Because chances are, once they zero you, they're just going to leave you be. Because unless you're overflowing with resources enough to build, like... Well, unless you have hundreds of millions of resources, or like tens of millions of resources, chances are they're not going to bother with you. So I mean, that's just one of the tips that I can give you guys, because it's basically just a waste of shields. So I do feel bad, because chances are that guy might have been a newer player, but I mean, I can't just you know, not attack them because I have a hunch that they're a newer player, especially since I haven't even said anything to this guy before. Just went ahead and attacked him without bias, so hopefully he, well, I don't know if he'll learn a lesson not to shield, but maybe it'll help him to be more careful about playing this game, because if he has shields, and although he might not want to use them, he's probably gonna have to, or just be more ready to shield if someone scouts him. Like, I mean, I scouted him, he scouted me, so he saw that my army was massive. I don't know why he didn't shield. And ooh, that was not that great of a trade-off for me. That is quite a lot of troops lost, 5,500. But the trade-off was very nice. I did wound 28,000 troops, destroy 3,000 traps. So, I mean, I can always train these troops back, and as I keep saying, I have too many anyways. It is good, though, that I finally got to see what my base was like getting attacked again. Because, of course, it used to happen. Well, you know, at the start of the series, it used to happen a little bit, but now it's a lot rarer of an occurrence, but I still am glad that it happened. So that's one of the things. If you scout someone and they send a march at you and you know you're going to get zeroed, and you know that if you send your march that they still have troops at home, don't send your troops, because what it's going to do is it's going to do exactly what happened to that guy. It's just going to kill the troops, and you're going to put up less of a fight if he attacks you. Because if you attack him, you're not killing his troops, you're just injuring them. But if he attacks you, well, you can kill his troops, and if you have enough hospital spaces, you're probably only going to get your troops wounded. So That's just what I do. Anyways, I injured 15,000 troops, and I destroyed 3,000 traps. So getting there, but I am steadily losing troops. So the annoying part about that is that it's not all in one category where I can just retrain them all in a matter of minutes, but they are scattered across every single category, which means that if I want the even mix back, I'm gonna have to go through and train a little bit of each. And that is time consuming and annoying, I will tell you guys that. Alright, let's send this march, and then that should knock this guy out. This is actually a lot of fighting, more than I thought I would get. So I will see if there's anyone in the area that actually has any troops that I checked out, because I know that I scouted quite a lot of people. That is a lot of resources, that is right. Okay, let's see. Oh, this guy has a few troops left. Okay. So, again, this is actually he's trading off quite well. He had quite a lot of troops. So anyways, I wounded 16,000 troops, and I destroyed, well, I destroyed about 700 traps. So I'm going to check on my account real quick. My troops lost. Yeah, it's getting up there. But I mean, I'm alright with that, because my traps destroyed is still doing alright. My troops wounded is probably almost at 550, I believe, or oh wow, it's at 700,000, even farther than I thought. Okay, so I'm doing really well at that. Enemy power destroyed, I'm at 5.5 million, so that's nice. Oh yeah, also my heroes captured. I know that you guys probably might have missed that, but I did quickly see that. That guy that burned me did, of course, nab my hero, but he released it because he was a 3 billion player, and he didn't really have a chance of holding him. Because holding heroes, especially when you're Stronghold 22, 23, you're a big player, it's gonna bring attention to you, because when you go to the Wonder, and well, let's just say you're scrolling through the map, if you find someone that's looking like this, you're going to notice him more than the resource tiles and the goblins. I mean, first of all, he's an unshielded Stronghold 22, so that might set off an alarm. I mean, people, well, that's one of the reasons why I don't upgrade my Stronghold, because once you get to a higher Stronghold, people are more vigilant, and they probably are going to check you out a little bit more. But when you see an unshielded Stronghold 22, that's probably going to set off some alarm bells, and then once you see the hero, you know that he's probably active. So I definitely would recommend, if you're, well, I mean, most people like that are going to play it smart and try to shield or just release the heroes once they get them, because I mean, if someone's bothering you, you can always hope that there's no one else around them helping them. But what I always did, and it's a very paranoid thing to do, but I always would assume that there would be someone helping them out if I unshielded. So I mean, that doesn't mean that you should be scared to help your alliance mates, because you're supposed to protect them, help them out, trade with them, all that stuff. But you definitely need to be careful. Okay, he just teleported in there. I'm going to quickly shield. Yeah. So let me just explain what happened. Oh wow. Okay. So what just happened is one guy went by and attacked me while I was narrating that you should be careful when it comes to being attacked. Okay. Well, whatever. This does prove my point. See, he's an unshielded Stronghold 22 with a hero sign above him. It's very, sets off alarm bells. So you're just scrolling through, okay, resource house, and then boom, you see this. This guy, you might still check him out because he's a Stronghold 22. But you see this? That's going to set off alarm bells. I'm not going to lie. That kind of means that I have to... Is he going to send my hero home? Come on, man, send my hero home. Don't be a jerk. Thanks. Okay, there we go. I mean, he's probably... The reason why I was hoping that he'd set it free is because he can definitely hold my hero. He's a 23 billion player, and he's an Axis. He's not going to get burned. So, I'm alright with that. I'm alright with him doing that. I mean, again, all of my troops... I'll just show you guys this. All of my troops, they're just sitting here in the hospital perfectly fine. I'm not worried about them. So, I mean, I guess that's probably going to be it because, well, I got zeroed. But I did have one successful defense and, well, one not so successful defense. But I'm going to just very quickly change most of my stuff back to this, because although in order for me to produce as much food as I'm looking to produce, so that I don't, well, so that I'm not in the red, I would need to re-choose my hero skills, but I'll do that in the next video. Right now, I'm just going to quickly heal my troops for you guys. Anyways, I am kind of glad you guys caught that on camera, because it just shows how fast it can happen. Like, if you guys saw, I saw him, I saw the red, and then I clicked the shield. I thought I was safe, but he must have a pretty fast, or he must have some pretty fast gear on, but again, not to worry. However, I will admit that was scary, because, of course, just seeing the red pop up on your screen and knowing that you probably have seconds to react is honestly more terrifying than the actual aftermath, because as you guys can probably tell, I honestly don't really care, because, again, I have enough resources speed ups, thanks to Betanati, to heal these troops back up in a matter of seconds, but it is very... well, it spooks me, whenever that pops up. So anyways, I'm not quite sure what else I can do for this video. I mean, I know that I said that I could use some of the items, but I mean, I'm just going to spend the rest of this time re-healing rather than using those items, because I do want to save them for the next video. Also, my gold count is getting up there, as you guys can see. And then I will show you guys my my power, how it's split up. So I am at 284k kills. I'm at 8.2 million power. I'll have to push that up to 8.5 million because that's what I started this video at. I'll have to push that up in the next video, that is. My battles won is at 352. Battles lost is 15. My battle win-loss ratio is 23.47. Players scouted 193. Troops killed is 284k. My traps destroyed is 440k. Troops lost is 271k. Traps lost is 74k. So my traps lost, it's getting up there. It's still not at 100,000 though, because I only had, I think, 11k traps on me. So it's not that big of a deal. Troops hospitalized is still, well, not still, because of course it just skyrocketed because of that, so I did just add, I think, 140k more to this, but that's fine. I'm at 375k, or 376k, but again, that's fine. It's just troops hospitalized. Enemies hospitalized is 718k. Enemy power destroyed, it's at, well, now it's closer to a 5.6 million. I think that's because the guy that attacked me, I mean, although I killed, I think, what was it, 100 troops, each of those is, what is it, like 32 power or something. Obviously, that's still, actually, I don't know, my math was not on point there. But regardless, it did add a little bit to the numbers, so I mean, hey. What's the thing that I'm closest to? My battle win-loss ratio is, I'm at 95, but it's going to be hard to recover from that loss, but I'm not really pushing for that anyways. It's just kind of something that I've earned without really trying. Anyways, all I have is a few ballistas left in the hospital, so I'll heal those up some other time. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of action. Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.